Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our Brexit Total War campaign, where you join us at the end of our turn here. We left off last time, so we're going to pass it straight over to the AI and see what happens. Should be some good battles coming up today, that's for sure. Spain are indeed coming to our trap at the bridge, that's what we hope for. Russian princess still busy at Innsbruck for some reason, we'll probably never know why. Egypt didn't do much, and here we do have our fight against the Mongols, which we were hoping for. They've got a lot of siege equipment, quite a few units, some damaged already from previous battles with us, so that's also excellent. But we're hoping to be able to push these guys back from our walls and take this victory and keep the Mongols out for just a little while longer. Let's get this ready. Here we go. Now here we are with our formations ready to get this battle underway, just grouping up the men. It's a very, very misty day, and I have a feeling this first battering ram is going to go down very fast. Here come our reinforcements, the Turkopoles. They'll be able to sneak round the back, hopefully do a little bit of damage. Just put them on the shooting circle, give them a target. And as they move up now, they started a long way away. They left the battering ram way out at the front. Let's redirect our men over to the side then. We can be more effective there. Now our guys are having a whale of a time. Indeed, down goes the first battering ram. That's unfortunate, and now the archers are going to get slaughtered by the fire. We have our forces ready as the ladders are starting to move into position now. They're also getting shot at every moment. But our archers are also supported by some infantry, so that's quite good. We're ready for these attacks. And that's a lot of damage. And here the ladders are finally reaching the walls, but the men to the left are not very big in number at all.
Excuse me, my lord, but that siege engine isn't gonna man itself.
What siege engine? Anyway. Over here also. I think they're not even going to make it to the walls. And now this fight's going to start. Got our dismounted feudal knights ready.
We must act now.
And let's get them involved in the battle. Our towers are still doing excellent work. The rest of their army is moving into range of the archers and taking heavy losses.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
These units have lost their ladders completely, so that's unfortunate. They're trying to move in their siege towers now on both sides. We're just going to redirect our archer fire here and try and help take them down. Oh, wrong unit. Stop those guys. There we have the archers.
Our men are under attack. We must act now.
Now, for the time being, this wall battle's gone well. They're retreating, but they still have a lot of options left. They're taking heavy losses at the front here. That's one tower down. Those units are going to abandon and try and reinforce. They're trying to bring up two more battling rams as well at the front. That siege tower's down as well, that's great news. That just leaves the two battering rams. Let's get our archers to stand their ground.
The enemy siege tower is utterly destroyed.
Those guys have re-picked up the ladders and they're almost trying to siege the walls. Now let's focus down these
we must act now.
Battering rams. That's one gone. Oh yeah, our horse. Guys, you can come back over here, please. Get involved again.
Smash the enemy.
On the shooting circle, get into these guys.
The enemy's siege tower is naught but kindling now. Beware, lest they try some other trick.
And now they're trying to fall back because they've lost all of their abilities to break down the center gate. And they are really starting to pile up this ladder on the right side of the wall. Yeah, we're going to have to send reinforcements up here to help out. Because it seems like all of the forces from the field that failed to get in the main gate are now trying to charge up these walls. Fortunately, we've got our horse archers ready. And they're laying down fire now into the sides. These units doing great amounts of damage. That's excellent news for us. Our heavy infantry on the wall. Let's try and move you guys up here. Move up to here, please, boys. That would be nice.
The enemy are badly blooded.
And this is really starting to get messy at this wall now. But we are holding, and that's all that matters for the time being. We're still assaulting the men at the bottom of the walls too, so this is overall, this is going perfect for us. They can't get a foothold. Now they're starting to really have troubles getting on that ladder. Many units started to fall back already. We've got our horse archers still causing a lot of trouble at the side. These guys are doing an excellent job here. And all these forces keep getting slaughtered as they keep trying to push this wall. We have a lot of archer fire going down there, hitting these units before they even manage to get into the battle. These close in range battles here, they're so nice to see. Just trying to get our guys to reconcentrate their fire on specific units, make sure everyone's attacking the right guy. Let's stop the fire of our archers for now, and there we have the victory. Unbelievable, but we've done it already. Rest of the units deciding to flee, and now we'll just start chasing them down. And all we have to do is capture as many and kill as many as we can. That'll work for us. Here we have more units getting chased down and shot by the towers, and the archers, not the archers, by the towers. We'll just continue to chase these units down and capture and kill as many as we can. Stop as many of the Mongols from escaping as we can. That's always the plan. A couple of more units trying to escape on the far side. Fortunately, we'll get to them, chase them down. And it is important for us here to clear up as many as we can, of course, so they don't come back. Now here's another unit getting chased off the field. Chase these guys down and capture them. No escape, no mercy please fellas. That's your job. Capture everyone and everybody that you can. No one leaves. Last unit going down here. Last man. And that should be it. He's down,
victory.
And there we have the victory.
Men of great virtue and
we can see the results coming up, and I'm pretty sure, yes, we're very happy with that. Only lost 134, killed 1,106. Bit of experience for our units, lots of casualties inflicted. Quite a few casualties sustained were also healed for us, so that's also very nice. Overall, very happy result, very well pleased with that one. Good job, boys. Let's get on further. So, obviously execute the prisoners. Bye bye. Come back another day. Hopefully not soon. Oh, but of course they immediately keep sending in armies. This is getting a little tough to keep defending every single turn. But we'll see what we can do. So, let's see if they move anyone else. Rest have moved away so far by the looks of it, so that's a bit helpful. But it is getting less likely that we're going to be able to hold this area forever. Now, financial's still going great, and that's good to see. Little London's ready for an upgrade, so is Metz, okay. That mission we didn't care about. Not much in factual announcements to worry about. Oh, a lovely easy construction report. And a reasonable recruitment report too, that's nice. Good to see. Now let's take out our new diplomat. Get him out and about, see if you can, he can't reach the Mongols this turn unfortunately.
Yes.
Let's take our new priest out as well, get him on the battlefield, let's keep some eyes on. Now this siege is going to be a pain, but we'll have to decide what we're going to do to defend against those.
Once you are my prisoner. Was it your brother I killed? Your will, sire.
Now, let's do some rearranging here, I think.
My lord. Orders. Your will,
Max out all the unit possibilities first,
sire.
and then we'll do some retraining afterwards.
Your will, sire. My lord. Your will, sire.
That's a total loss of one archer unit there from retraining, but okay.
Sire. Your will,
Infantry units is not as bad. Let's cancel that. Let's do some retraining. That's the 2 infantry, and that's one of the archers. In fact, that's 2 units lost. That's all the retraining done now. That's great. Now let's see what we can do about reinforcements for this area. Turkopoles can join their friends, that's for sure. It's a little difficult to see what else I could do to honour them. Let's just get a new priest for this area, since we moved our last one out.
My lord.
Might as well do our daily for a ceasefire. Like no, okay, fair enough. Did warn you. We are sending an army over to take Alexandria and Cairo, just so you know.
A fine day to sail.
Now, back over in this area, we have some decisions to make for sure. You guys could join back up. That was a little bit of a misclick, unfortunately. They were meant to join up with the other group.
Yes, Majesty.
Let's try and block that with the priest to keep an eye on anyone coming down there. And we'll have to keep an eye on this area and see what happens if they do send more units our way, but that's quite a lot of full armies they still have, although we've done so much damage already. They weren't finished with the unit reinforcements from the edge of the map coming in.
Onward.
And indeed there is another full unit with a full star general. So this is not looking pretty for us at all, unfortunately. And our plan to abandon and go to Cairo and Alexandria may indeed prove to be a smart one. But we will continue to try and hold here for as long as we can and do as much damage as we can. Just check the mercenaries. We do have an unhorsed knight available. In my opinion, that's always worth to take it, especially over here because we can't reinforce, so we'll buy him. We'll jump back in Jerusalem for now. Now over here we have another more ship with an army on it, undefended in the ocean. 2 reasonable sized Spanish navies. Let's try and take this Moor ship out first. Unfortunately they didn't sink it. Now we could go back to port, or we could attack the Spanish. Oh, let's just go for the attack.
We will not surrender these waters. Yes, my lord.
They have more men. We did lose and we lost a ship, but at least the guys have retreated for now. We'll come back to them next time and hopefully they can do a lot better. Now over here, they've took this bait and we're going to make a stand at the bridge. And all we need to do is block this guy's retreat and make sure he heads over towards Lyon as well. Let's just see if they're interested in a bribe. We have plenty of money. I always do at least 3. Are you really sure? We got 46,000. Last try. No? Okay then. Fair enough. No offer for a ceasefire still. That's your fault, not mine. We do have dismounted chivalric knights in this castle with some mounted knights as well. Interesting. Now, just thinking about bolstering up this force. We'll definitely take the mercenary crossbowmen. And we could attack here at Toledo, or we can block this unit in from behind.
Need someone removed, sir.
Which I'm more tempted to do if I'm honest.
You have a
see if we can get a target for our assassin.
Name thy target, sire.
23% would be the general over there. 74% is a good chance of a level up. He's going for the old throwing dagger, come on. Yes, he's got him. Now we just have to wait and hope he gets a level up from it. There he is, dead on the ground. And yes, he gets a much deserved level up. That's good news for him, and good news for us.
Sir.
You can go stand on the bridge, my friend. You've done your job.
Sire.
Now our new spy at Zaragoza. You should be able to get a level up here. 95. Okay, he's dead straight away. Let's just replace him then. That was not planned. You had a 95% chance. How did you manage that?
Your will, sire. Sire.
Now, checking over at Pamplona. Let's increase the building there.
Fleet ready.
You guys, the fleet, you should be able to sink this ship, hopefully. Yes, lovely jubbly. Whoever that was is dead. You guys can go back and protect our port.
Ships ready. Aye, sire.
You guys can come over here.
A fine day to sail.
In fact, we could send you all the way around.
We'll drop anchor until morning.
You go on that port for now. Can you guys finally sink this ship? No. Okay then.
Prepare to board.
Well, you're going back to London port for now.
People rule
That's
these
good.
waters, sire. Ships
Now,
ready.
this fleet we're going to have come round here.
Yes, noble sire.
Take the Knights Hoppler that need reinforcing and take them to the nearest base for a recruitment drive. Not here or here. Stalfen. Yeah, Stalfens we're going to have to come to. Okay, let's drop them off on the mainland of Europe then.
Aye, sire.
That'll happen
Yes,
next
sir.
turn.
Full sail.
And we get you recruited in time.
Hail, my
You guys
king.
go back to Nottingham.
Yes,
That's
my
great.
liege.
Let's just retrain our unit here. And the armour is under the way. Over at Wales, let's get the shipwright to help trade. And at Dublin Eyre, let's get the pavements down, the roads down. That's always a great idea too. York is building, Edinburgh we can build further. Time for the wall upgrade and the low tax rate.
Sire.
And over here, let's get you guys back to Hamburg. Let's see if you can take care of the witch. No, you can't, unfortunately.
God will judge them, sire. Gods.
Let's see if you can do it next round instead. Now, looking at Hamburg, let's retrain these swordsmen maybe. They'll get an armor upgrade and weapons upgrade too, so that's good. Always worth doing. At Magdeburg, many options. I think it's time to get the armourer down here. Let's get that done now.
Your will, sire.
Let's start making a force from Stettin with this army,
Brilliant spot to spring a deadly trap, sire.
so we can move out and do some damage where needed. Let's take out the military units.
Yes, sire.
Oops,
My king. We're combining
Oh.
into a huge force, sire.
that was a good miss.
Your will, sire.
No, that's not
Command
organised
me,
how I
sire.
want it to be.
An order, my lord. Yes.
Okay, guys,
Your will,
everyone
sire.
out please.
Sire.
And you, get on the end.
Join
There
his
we go.
forces, my lord. Orders.
Now let's
Sire.
take the archers.
My lord. Yes, sire.
And we'll take
Merging
the longbowmen.
armies, my lord. Yes.
That's a
Combining
reasonable
forces,
sized force
sire.
now, ready to move. Do some damage. Now, our fleet. Let's get the merchant off.
At your service.
Let's get him on his way down here.
Aye, sire. Fleet ready, sire.
This fleet
A
can
fine
come
day
back,
to sail. Sire.
pick up some guys. You can come over to Stettin.
Sail.
Eventually provide a garrison there while the men move out.
Ships ready.
Let's protect the fleet with our second
sir.
one till next
Full
turn.
sail. My king.
And you guys
Yes.
can come around here and that's good.
Orders.
Now,
Sire. Sire.
we have our forces here.
Yes. Your will, sire. Yes,
Let's
sire.
get you guys to
By
Stettin.
your command. My lord.
You men,
Orders.
let's just do a quick regrouping.
As you wish.
Take you
Yes.
guys back.
Yes, sire. Your will, sire. Sire.
Let's
By
get
your
the
command.
cavalry out as well.
To, sire.
You can try and spy on this general.
Watching from
There we go, faction there, very nice.
Your lands to me.
And you got yourself a level up.
Will be easier,
That's good.
yes?
Now you can go north and keep an eye over there.
I
Plus
shall
3 to
continue.
agent skill, that's excellent.
We shall.
Let's see if they want a ceasefire. Of course we know they won't, but we're going to offer it anyway, just for fairness.
You must think
No,
of some reason.
okay, fair enough, your choice.
As you wish.
But don't forget we
Sir.
tried. Now we're going to try and assassinate. Yep. Oh, he's going with the bridge brick. I love the bridge brick. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yes, he's got him. Look out below. That's what you get for not taking the ceasefire. Unlucky, my friend. Now let's get these spearmen over to Innsbruck.
Your will, sire.
You spearmen
By your
continue
command.
way to Prague, please.
March
That
to
would be great.
exhaustion, sire. Continuing later.
Let's upgrade that at Innsbruck. That'll help out. Then we can get our garrison units going properly. This unit can continue over towards Prague. Guess we're going to need the forces there at some point.
Yes, sire. We'll make
Keep
camp
them on
here,
their way.
sire.
Now, Staufen is ready for its armor foundry. Or it would be the Tawny Field instead. I think the armory factory is more important, to be honest. Since we can't make the decision, we'll leave that for now. Let's just check at the next upgrade. Well, it is worth it, so that's helped us make the decision. Let's get the armor factory on its way. Now,
I seek an honorable engagement.
the Spanish general has got himself out of position.
Sire. Yes, my lord.
We're going to try our best
Joining forces.
to run him down and kill him.
Sire.
Just wondering if that's going to be enough men, or will he escape from behind? If we block him in from behind on the bridge, that should evade him from getting away.
Marching to war.
And hopefully kill him.
Yes, my lord.
Let's get it on and see how it goes. Here we are on a lovely snowy day. Thinking about changing the weather, but actually change our minds. Just going to get straight into the battle now and set up our lines. You guys move up. And you guys move up to here, please. Let's get back to this when it's done. Now, here we go. Two big charges. We're hoping for the back to hit first, and then the front to hit second, and it looks like that's what's going to happen. In come the boys, and the charge will be going off anytime soon. There it is. In they go. Chop down those horse boys. Let's try and get a group around the side would be nice. Let's just move you slightly this way. Now charge back in. You guys, come on. Need to be a lot closer than this. Push forward, push forward.
If we continue like this, we will smash the only
Oh,
half
we've
the
left a
enemy
little bit of a
force
gap at the
remains.
back there, unfortunately. But we've killed almost all of them, so that's good news.
The enemy army flees the
And there's a
field.
battle victory.
Pursue and run them down.
Obviously we won't be able to chase them down. But hey, it's fun to see him run.
All of Christendom
There they
will
go.
be awed by the victory
Nice victory.
we have won here today. He is ours, sire.
And that's a dead general, and we have a man of the hour. I'll tell you what, he's not bad at all. Let's take him along. Now, feels unappreciated. Why? Because you just sat in a settlement and I just promoted to commander. Really? You two guys, unbelievable. Okay, well it's not my fault. You're gonna be like that, then be like that.
Sire.
Now let's just sort out our men.
Merging armies. We shall
Group you
continue
all up, send you
tomorrow,
back
sire.
to Perkins.
Orders. Command me, sire.
Everything else over here looks
Yes,
good and
my
ready
lord.
to go, that's nice.
Yes,
Now
my
let's get our diplomat moving more in towards
Impossible,
Rome.
my liege.
There you go.
Without question,
That's
sire.
great.
You want
We'll
us
continue the
gone?
block on
Then
over here
do
on the
something
bridge.
about it.
Over here looks fine. Just almost forgot to do one thing. Cancel that armourer. Now, let's end the turn, see what the computer can do. Diplomats moving round from Spain. An army moving out, and yes, they've sent up a second army to the bridge. That's what we wanted to see.
Man your posts! The enemy fleet is upon us!
And attacked in waters as usual.
We should man the
The
oars
battle
and
continues
retreat.
into sea. Still, this Russian princess is doing something at Innsbruck, but I really don't know what. Yes, we know you do this almost every turn. Assassins trying at Jerusalem. I didn't hear any deaths, so hopefully he's still alive. And Egypt sending forces down south. Interesting. Now, Mongols are indeed sending in another force. It's unfortunate for us.
Tomorrow's journey planned out, sire.
And they're gonna attack the force. I accidentally misclicked. I don't believe it. It's unlucky. Let's just fall back from that battle, please.
Sire, fall back and regroup. March to exhaustion.
And they're sending up
sire.
even more
Continuing
units.
later.
That's not good news for us. And I think the plan to abandon was a very good one. We'll try and salvage, but I don't think it's going to be possible. Now, Merchants Guild headquarters at Old Denmark. Yes, thank you very much. We don't really care about those kind of missions, although it's him, that's not too bad for us to try and take out, so we might do that one. We've got a few merchants around. Excellent financials still. Nothing too important on factual announcements. Good construction report, happy with that. Reasonable recruitment, not too big, excellent. So, let's just get ourselves a replacement priest underway. That'll help things there. Now our rebel force destroying team. Let's get you guys back to Nottingham. And we'll build up a new force there. Not going to retrain those units yet, but I will take another Sherwood archers, thank you very much. Now, our general with his men. Let's do a little bit of regrouping here. That's great. Now you boys can come back here, and you can go and govern Perkins.
Your will, sire.
We might use you. We'll see. Let's send back that unit, and you go over to Toulouse. Yeah, and you get an upgrade actually, so that's perfect. And we'll do the Spear Militia as well. Very nice, very happy. Could get the Heavy Armourer now. We could get Siege Works for Trebuchets, that helps as well. Now, this army, let's just block them
Just name the target, my
joining up here.
You have a
Let's go for this 26% chance, the old snake in the bed. Can he get it done? Come on, my son, it's an easy one. Just pick the right snake, that's all you gotta do. No, he doesn't. Okay, you can stay with our general. Now, Zaragoza, let's adjust the task rate. Let's not forget our spy. Let's see if you can do the job. Yes, he can, and indeed he gets his level up. Very well deserved. +1, +1, +2, +2. That's what we like to see. Let's get ourselves another spy as well, why not? Now, building wise, we have a lot of options. Let's just go for crop rotation. They need the food. Almost missed it. Now, over at Perkins we can build, and you know what? I'm just going to go for food on all. Britannia, food. Grimes. Let's get the wall upgrade since there's no food option. You guys are all good. Mets. Also, upgrade time. There you go. We're spreading the money today, boys. We're spreading the money. If you need an upgrade, you're getting the food upgrade. There we go. Food for everybody. Hamburg, you need food? Yeah, have your food. There you go. Starting? Yeah, okay. And yeah, we've run out of money.
Command me, sire.
That's okay.
My lord.
The upgrades were worth it.
Sire.
The cavalry can make it home. Now, you boys can move over to the east.
Your will, sire.
And you archers can go and join up with them, and that's a full fighting force, looking fierce and ready to go.
My lord.
Our merchant, yeah, let's just get you down south here for now. That'll work out great.
Journey awaits, sire.
Now let's find a nice place for our spy. 95% chance, 1395. I think we're going to go with the 95% chance, and that place has got plague. This one doesn't. So that makes the best option, and it gives his eyes up north. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Good job. Well done, my son. Now, this army,
Your will, sire.
you guys can go to Prague. That's no problem.
Command,
Can you guys make it to the bridge? Yes, you
As you
can.
command,
That's great
sir.
news.
Name
53%
God.
chance. I'll take that. Come on, old snake in the bed. You can do it. We failed one of these last time. It's about time someone sorts this out. Oh my word. Well,
Your will, sire.
moving on. You guys
Yes,
can
sire.
continue over to Prague.
Right camp here, sire.
Group up over there.
Yes, my liege.
Our merchant, you go up north, take care of him, please. That'll be nice. Now, over at Pamplona, we're going to send these units back for retraining at Toulouse. And our fleet,
Yes, sir.
we're going to
Full
continue
sail.
and send all the way around
Can't
towards
put that
Marseille
sire.
to make a nice force over here.
Sire, the fleet cannot sail there.
Our ships that got destroyed last time, let's try and get them back up north again.
Yes, sir.
Oh, they were going to run into another navy.
Sire,
Let's
Your
continue our
orders, sire.
diplomat's journey
if only
into
I
Italy and
could,
Rome.
Sire.
A lot of
Impossible,
Milanese
my
forces
liege,
there,
My lord.
rather big
Majesty.
ones. Now,
Yes, sire.
let's have a little look,
Yes,
see what we can
Majesty.
see around here.
Yes, Your Highness.
Let's
Yes,
start moving our
Majesty.
priests
Yes,
forward
Your
to
Highness.
convert
Yes.
to the lands,
Yes.
because it looks like we're going to have to
Gods,
start
sir.
abandoning ours.
On my way. Yes, Your Highness.
Let's get our new priest out. And our new
Where
spy.
to, sire?
Okay, not a lot of options for you, we see. Let's just try 75%. He gets it, and he gets his level ups.
My lord.
That'll do. +1, +1, +2, +2. Very nice. Now,
My lord.
our
Gods,
merchant.
sir.
Let's just get our
On
priest
my
out the
way.
way.
In God.
Yes, my liege.
Let's move our
Journeying
merchant up.
onward.
Now, what are we going to do over here with this
Yes,
mess?
sire. Merging armies, my lord.
Let's give some more reinforcements over here if we can. Now, our diplomat. Let's try and see if they want ceasefire yet. No? Okay, fair enough. We tried.
Ships
Now
ready.
our lovely invading force has made it to
Hail, my
Alexandria. In you go, boys. Let's keep
Taking
the siege
troops
on here.
ashore, sire. By your
Let's go
will,
for 2
sire,
battering
we
battering
shall
rams.
engage.
That should be good enough.
Laying
But
siege, noble
thinking,
sire.
maybe ladders are better. They'll probably destroy the battering rams actually.
Besieger.
Now, just checking everything's over here is correct. Let's give it over to the computer for his turn. Forgot to move a couple of units we see, but that's no big problem.
Disembarking, sire.
Now, Spain took the bait, and they have come to attack us at the bridge, and this is what we were waiting for. That's going to be both forces. Yes, indeed, almost 3,000 men, over 3,000 men. Here we go, let's get it on.
Attack!
Here we have the beginning of our lovely battle. It's about to proceed. And you know what? I'm going to let the general speak his voice and rally the troops. Here we go. Let's see his speech.
The time for battle has come. But it is not my way to send men into needless peril or throw lives away. Be assured, I will not ask any more of you than I would ask of myself. I ask only that you fight with honor and do not turn your back to the foe. Together, then, we will have victory, for such is to my taste and my custom in battle. Your Spanish enemies are proud, perhaps too proud. In this place, I mean to see them humbled and cut down to size. We'll see how these over-proud Iberians like the taste of English steel.
These speeches are so well made. Love them. Very nice.
I see little reason to needlessly risk English lives today. Let us rain death upon our foes, and let them struggle to come to grips with us. And so, let's be at it. I would dine soon, and a battle gives me a goodly appetite. I trust you will all dine with me?
Yes, we'll dine with you. Roar! And here we have our defences set up, ready. Everyone's in position, just grouping up the men before we click start battle. And then we just have to move up our infantry here towards the bridge. So let's pause that and do that now.
Brought up more men. They hope to make up in numbers what they
We
lack
have to
in
move up
gallantry.
these units to protect the actual bridge entrance now because we couldn't spawn there. Let's get everyone in position and ready. I want you guys on the sides ready to go in. Let's try and get a nice formation. This could be a bit tricky. No. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do nicely. Right there. And we want you guys in the group here. That'll do great. Okay. Make everyone run. There we go. Now let's try and get these two at the front of the bridge. Nicely in position. Almost good. Now we should be able to hold position there. That'll do nicely. The Spanish are coming down. Don't know why they're not crossing over yet. Maybe they're leading with these guys at the front. The light infantry. That would be strange. No, they're turning back. So, the Spanish decided to have a long range battle first. So we've moved up some archers and crossbowmen. And they're deciding to take shots with their ballista crew. Can't blame them, I suppose. We've moved up a unit of mercenary crossbowmen here to try and pull the Spanish over the bridge and into a fight. So we're going to sacrifice this unit to try and encourage them to fight. And here we have it. After pulling back away from the bridge with our infantry, they've started to come across, trying to pile across quickly. So in go our men, and we're going to try and cover the entrance before they can actually get out and onto our side and cause a hell of a lot of corruption and damage. We're managing to get there on time. Their unit's already breaking at the front. That works in our advantage. Now we can push up tight, and we've managed to seal the bridge. That's just perfect right there. Well done, boys. Good seal, good surround, and now the archers can just unleash their fury and melt these numbers, and units are retreating one after the other here. That's great news for us. Now our archers will just be doing all the work, eating away at their numbers, melting their numbers, and all our infantry has to do is stand firm. And as you can see, they're just breaking and breaking one unit after the other as they smash upon this immovable infantry line. This is quite staggering how many Spanish soldiers are getting absolutely annihilated here. But this is good news. We've pushed them back onto the bridge further, and they've sent in their general, and that is not a good idea against spearmen and swordsmen. And the archers and the spearmen and the swordsmen in this general's unit is falling rapidly down to 24. And that's one unit retreating, and with it goes the entire Spanish force. And now we can just chase them down and pile across the bridge, disable guard mode, and in you go, boys, in you go. Let's get across the bridge. Here we have it. The rest of the unit standing firm are just about to start breaking now as we push forward. Down goes the general, caught by the spears.
Are winning the battle. If we continue like this,
and all of the units now, some are starting to regroup, but that won't last long as this push continues further. Our cavalry are coming, everyone's coming, and we're going to chase down as many of these men as we can, take as many prisoners as we can. Here we have more units dropping. That's the last guy, and there it is. Look at the scene of carnage left behind. It is quite unbelievable. We lost 411 men, but they've basically lost their entire two forces, over 3,000 Spanish dead in a heroic victory for the English. And just to look at the numbers, they're really staggering too. Good job everybody, well done, well deserved. And here we have the prisoners. I'm not keen to give them back, but honestly I don't think Spain can also pay for them.
No.
So let's try ransom. Yes, they can't afford it, and the armies are slaughtered. And what remains is very little indeed. That's very unfortunate for the Spanish. Great victory for us. And Milan have put the Papal States under siege. Well, didn't expect that. Byzantines are moving east. Interesting choice of position for them. Same Russian princess trying to talk to us every round. Moors are coming with some kind of offer to Zaragoza. Probably just a bribe. Now the Egyptian assassins are still trying to get my commander at Jerusalem, but looks like they failed again, thankfully. Good news for us. Egypt's forces are still moving south. And yes, we do have an unfortunate battle here.
Yes,
But we got no option, so let's get it on. Now we're all set up. Let's take down this battering ram. We should be able to make light work of this. Then be able to move on to the rest of the forces. Can't see it lasting much longer now with all this fire hours coming in. Oh, that's a lot of damage even to the men. Wow. And down it goes. Good news for us. Now we're just taking out the men trying to retreat. In come the ladder units. Getting heavily damaged on their way in. Trying to soften down the numbers and take out as many as we can. This is going pretty well overall so far. Nice to see. Now the ladders have made it up to the wall, and in come the units onto the walls. And our defenders are there to help out. Pushing in. And in comes the rest of the Mongol army. We want to get those siege towers down if we can. Thin out their numbers as much as we can. This seems to be going quite well. Now, we're shooting at the secondary battering rams, the infantry towers. If we get these down, we can stop this push into the base, and then it's like a shooting gallery, fish in a barrel for our archers. So far this is going very well. Down goes one tower, that's great news. The second tower is also down. That just leaves us the last battering ram. We can focus fire this down. We just stopped them from gaining more entry points into our castle. We'll keep the fire arrows on for now.
There is naught but kindling now. Beware, our men are under attack.
And down it goes.
We need to act.
Great news. Now just assassinate all the men, please, people. Come on, you can do this. We have them pushing the ladders hard now on both sides. They've got a decent foothold on this right-hand side wall, so we're going to send up more infantry units to help out. Up you go, boys. Up you go. In come the reinforcements to help on this wall. Meanwhile, the battle over here is going great. No real struggles here for us to worry about. Now this is getting a little out of hand, so we're sending in even more reinforcements here to help keep this wall position strong. And we might even sneak an attack on the outside if we can. Disable the skill trim, send out the men. Come on, boys. Come and surround the bottom of this ladder. In come the boys to surround the bottom of the ladder. Try and take out any retreating forces. This will help out greatly. And it looks like we're starting to make some headway. The escape route is blocked. Now we just need to stand strong on the walls and finish off all these men. So far so good. Only 2 units of ours have retreated so far. We'll just surround the bottom of this ladder more and more. The right hand ladder on that wall, the units are broken and are running away. We're going to chase down as many as we can. We want as few survivors as possible.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
This is an excellent start for us. Now we're starting to get a good foothold over here on this wall. We've moved up more units. And this is one hell of a battle here for the wall. We're starting to move units around the back to bring in the hammer and anvil on both sides. And this should help finish off and see off the Mongols if I can get this tactic right and move in these reinforcements into this position. Another unit of dismounted knights is moving up. All we need to do now is get rid of this wall army. We're just going to send another unit round the back here. Try and close this trap and block the bottom of the ladder at the same time. Glorious wall battle going on here between infantry. Slice them down, boys, slice them down. Well, let's try and move you guys up even closer. In you go, boys, pile in please, pile in. Looking well, looking good. Now in come our boys. Time to close the trap. In they go in such big numbers. That's great news for us. Really applying the pressure on this side now. And we'll slowly close up the trap. Now we have quite a big distance over here. I'm going to use a small trick to force run the men forward, close the gap. Click at the back, and now watch them run forward. When they get close enough, click the attack command. There we go. Now you guys at the back, same thing. Run through to here, please. Keep an eye on the units. Wait till they've all grouped up and reached the target. That's looking well. You guys attack. And we'll keep moving up the men, doing this over and over. Slowly suffocate out the Mongols on this wall. That's an excellent number of men moved up there. Engage, boys. There we have the first unit breaking. Hopefully that'll cause a mass rout. Time to move up these soldiers. In you go, lads. Keep the rout going. In they go, pushing their way up, getting a very nice surround and chopping through the Mongols. I really love getting in close and watching these battles hand to hand. Some very nice action. And it is indeed over now for the Mongols. We're just slowly pushing up our forces, one by one each side. Tightening the noose, there's 2 more units broken. Now just try and stop the fleeing people from escaping. Archers can reopen fire, fire at will. Good job, boys, good job. Now almost all the force is gone. We're just trying to chase up the fleeing units. Now unfortunately for us, the reinforcements don't seem to be moving. I've let this run for 5 minutes and still they're standing still. I've been waiting near 15 minutes now. The only option I see left is to try and move everyone back to the town centre and end the game. I had to cut out a lot of the video because of the waiting for the enemy to make the move. They didn't, and I feel like this is the only option left, is to bring everyone to the centre and end the battle and hope for the best.
Lord preserve.
And I don't know why, but it comes up with clear defeat for us. It's very disappointing and unfortunate, but I couldn't see any other option to get out of this battle. At least we did a lot of damage before we went down. And Acre does fall, and we lose those men unfortunately because of the bug as well. But we held on for as long as we could and caused as much damage as we could.
Sire, we should retreat. March to exhaustion, sire.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is a great time to end today's session. I hope you enjoyed it. We had an unfortunate ending, but there's nothing we could do there. We did a good enough job for as long as we could. Anyway, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for coming. Until then, take care. Goodbye for now, and thank you.